Trying to remember how to switch scenes. Oh, never mind. It did it for me. YouTube is just very delayed. Okay. Hopefully everything looks fine. I'm not going to talk too much in this. I want to talk while I'm playing alone. But, Saladin, ping me if there's any issues with the stream. The frame rate just plummeted in the game right now. It's at 8 FPS. What the hell? There we go. That was weird. So this is my favorite character, right here, on the APC. Let's see if anyone's playing. Not on the 2 levels I have. Sweet. Like, no one bought this on PC. I'm really disappointed that I got it on PC. I should have went with PS4. But then I wouldn't get my dynamic shadows, so, you know. Anyone's gonna join, so I'm just gonna start.
Better check it out.
weird. Normally when I do that ultimate power, I get like a zoomed in little cutscene of him doing that, but for some reason right now it's just staying zoomed out. Problem. Nicer to have a full view, but kind of weird. Maybe just if the game thinks it's gonna clip, it flip into stuff, it doesn't do it. Just noticed my cursor was on the screen, sorry. So there's these things here. I need to collect those quickly, otherwise they expire. I don't actually know what they do yet. I think they just give better loot. So any character, you can switch their weapon to any other character's weapon. Default weapon, I mean. You can also craft weapons, but at the start, like Gentleman here, this guy's name is Gentleman, he starts with a laser rifle, and I guess it could be good if maybe I had like someone else around me to take care of the close range stuff, but it's so slow to aim, like turning while it's firing, that I'm just not a fan of it. It does have piercing though, which is nice. Usually those boxes have loot in them. Oh shit, there's another one up here. Nearly missed that one. These guys you can't damage, really. You have to do the finishing move by dashing into them. Not crazy about this because I'm using a controller. It goes into this like third-person aim. It doesn't feel great with a controller. I really wish they had a mouse support in this game.
Your target's nearby.
Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll patch it in. also want better anti-aliasing on this. I guess I could force it in the video though. The game is locked at 30 FPS on all systems, including PC, which is weird. But amazingly, like, I haven't noticed. I definitely noticed when the frame rate goes down like 8 FPS like it did in that hub world earlier. Like, that was weird. But it feels pretty smooth for being 30 FPS. Which is, I mean, it's weird because you would think you would feel it more so in a game like this. But after I got rid of that input lag with that Steam thread by forcing some NVIDIA settings, I felt like it feels pretty smooth now. That gold thing that just flew by, after you dash it to him, he drops that weapon pickup. The first one I found was dropping the spread gun. I don't know if this is some sort of Gauss gun, maybe? Oh, it's pretty strong though. Butt is the weak one. Yeah. Hard to hit him with his butt though, he's constantly turning for it. This is where it'd be really nice to have two players. One distracts him. Shoots his butt. Whoa, jeez. This gentleman's special is that black hole thing right there. That was oh, I finally got the zoomed in view for that ability, but you can't see it because it's impossible. That's fantastic. There's the mind me, just oh god. Slap. Okay, 12 out of 15 this level so far. Which is gonna be the end right here. It's real quick, but there we go. Okay. I'm not sure what damned spirit means. The scoring. There's a couple things in this game that I don't feel like are explained very well. So here you can choose no to head back to the hub world, or yes, just to keep going. check the stream real quick, make sure it's okay. Who knows, maybe we'll actually get someone that joins. So here you can choose no to head back to the hub world, or yes, just keep going. I didn't even realize you guys were chatting. I'm sorry. I should probably turn that on. There's a way for me to turn it on so you guys... No, that's enabled. I don't know why it's not working. There's a way to have like the chat pop up for me, but don't know why it's not working. I'll just pull up YouTube on my phone so I can look at chat when you guys say something.
We got enemies at the old army camp. Go check it out.
Alright, I can now see you guys' chat. Sorry about that. Oh, let me stop and do that while I'm staying in there. Not sure why, but you can break things like those traffic cones, and I've never seen them drop any loot. Damn sure it is the orange bottles you collect. Yeah, that would make sense.
You don't want to get crushed.
Oh. Indiana Jones, y'all. Oh god. Has a lot of health. Gotta get that. Dashing is unlimited, by the way. Seems pretty necessary. use in this game. Gives you a lot of iframes. Satisfying. Kill like a bunch of them at once with that thing. I don't know whether I think I'm supposed to go this way somehow. What was over here? Oh, it was just. I thought this was a path. Am I missing something? Why do traffic guns explode? Oh. Okay. I haven't died. I'm not sure how it works if like your shield goes down and then you still can get hit a few times. Jesus. To my knowledge, there's no difficulty setting. When you start, the game asks you, like what weapons you want to start with. Like if you do newbie, it gives you the stronger weapons. If you do normal, it gives you just standard weapons. Hard gives you weaker weapons. I think it just means like the level that the weapons are at, the default ones. It says it doesn't affect items or enemies, so I don't know if there's any difficulties. So far it seems a little easy, but not too bad. Not too bad. I would have expected to ramp up once you get further into. First level was a cakewalk. Some people like difficulty settings. I don't know. It's Contra. Like I think people expect Contra to be pretty rough, like difficulty-wise. But I've seen it is just the one difficulty. So that's interesting. X-ray view. Survival enemies. Jump up here. Ah. I'm also not sure if like the difficulty ramps up depending on how many players are in the game. I would kind of expect it to, because with just one player this is pretty easy-ish most of the time. With two guns going, like, I can't imagine enemies ever hitting you. Look at all those guys just waiting for me.
Am I dying?
Gate's open. Let's keep going.
There you go. I think I just zoomed in. There's a lot of big boys over there.
Not sorry.
don't know if that actually affects the big guys. Doesn't seem like it.
Head back home.
Ass. Take a screenshot of that. That's me. Just ass. I'm not sure if people can join mid-game, or if like the only time they can join is when I'm in that lobby. If that's the case, I am never gonna see a player. It wouldn't surprise me if but yeah, here I'll show you what you do with these guys. You can't destroy them normally because they have such heavy armor. There's these things over here. But anyway, like it wouldn't surprise me if there are people playing. I just can't find them because they're sitting in the, they're not sitting in the lobby all day long. Someone. Doesn't help that you can only search for rooms based on the mission. You can't just find ones that are any mission. I don't know. It's weird. These guys are just like too tanky in my opinion. Again, probably with two players it would be a lot different. It's just one, they have a lot of health. And they're not even like challenging. An invisible wall. God damn it. Damn it. This camera, it keeps changing. Like sometimes it's directly behind me, sometimes it's directly above. It's the same area too. Maybe just per wave it changes the camera. Hitting them.
Sleep. Head back home.
Didn't realize I was doing a wave mission that time. Doesn't even tell you like it's gonna be a wave mission, it just call it a wipeout. Weird. So this mission I'll head back to the hub. Maybe see if I can find anyone else playing.
Detecting a beam. The biggest one so far. Get down and kill it. If you can, that is. Be careful.
Oh, that was going between it. Where I need to go.
Father, a bit of help here, if you please.
Guys under me. Sometimes I swear I'm hearing the sound for switching weapons, but it doesn't switch. Terminator.
It's huge. Gotta switch to shooting gallery mode.
It's huge.
Shoot the vehicles. Aim down. Yes. There's his weak spot.
Flamethrower from this spot.
Shit, the whole fucking train. Dodge.
I don't know if that's doing any damage. I can't aim high enough to hit that car. So I need to have a stay for the guy. I didn't. I was looking at my health. I didn't see the car. That spread gun. Oh, that's not a spread gun. Thought it was an S. Oh, that's doing a lot of damage. Ah. The rockets are behind me. He tries to like auto aim back toward them. Come on. What? Oh, he didn't open up. Hit the car. lot. Okay, wow, just stun locked me there. Throw vehicle. If they just went full on with third person view here, this would be fine. They didn't. I can't control the camera, it's kind of weird. Also, I hit like 2 of those cars, I thought. I just don't want to overheat while I'm Ah. Not sure what happens when my lives go out, because lives carry over between missions. Because I saw something earlier in the tutorial that said like, oh, this character has 2 lives, this character has 3 lives. Or I think every single one had 3 lives. But it sounds like it's per character. You have to pay to like revive them. Oh, he's dead. Nice. That whole shooting the cars thing would have been a million times easier if I could have done it with a mouse. No worries. See you later, Saladin. Still don't have any skins for any characters. Well, the only skin I have is just the ones from pre-ordering and stuff. I think it's entirely for Panda right now. Just t-shirts. I saw what the season pass ads for these other characters, and it's not very interesting. Bill, you get like a classic Bill outfit for Kaiser. Make him look like Bill from like the first Contra. Whichever one he's wearing the white shirt in. Her you get. I don't know how to describe it. She's wearing like a red suit, I guess, and instead of the mouth thing on her chest, it's like a smiley face. Kinda. Gentleman gets like a actual like beetle bug skin, and then I think Panda only gets the t-shirts. Gets the short end of that stick. Surgery is where you go to replace body parts, basically. They didn't explain this super well, so I'm not 100% on it. Basically, you can put different like brains and things, so like it gives bonuses here. This part's simple-ish. except that I don't know what some things mean. Fire gun mastery, and it doesn't tell you. It just takes you to the next screen. Then you select your surgeon. The surgeon, okay, so you can have the free surgeon. You can get the one that's medium, like cheapish, and then you can get the expensive one. Let me see if there's a way to find. There's a thing where it explains it. Or maybe not. Maybe I figured you could bring back up the help page that pops up when you first do this. Basically, it's like if you do the cheap guy, there's a good chance that it will not give you all the bonuses you wanted. It will change some of them, or possibly be negative bonuses. I don't know. This one has it where there's a chance of it not happening. There's a chance of it still happening. This one has a chance of it giving better bonuses, something like that. It's confusing and it's just like needlessly complicated. They really didn't have to go over the top with it. Same with the workshop. The workshop is where you build weapons. You have a main weapon, a sub weapon. Mine was the flamethrower. You can develop weapons. So you take a core. So say I want to make a which one that I wouldn't mind. I think it's just a grenade launcher. Actually, let me see what's for sale real quick. Gas gun. Okay. So say I want to. Do I want to? Try an acid gun. I don't know what that would be. Oh, it's like a flamethrower. Okay, sure, we'll do that. So say I want to build the acid gun. It requires 10 bad materials, 10 fire rate materials. I can auto select, but sometimes when I do this, it says it's like 12 out of 10. So it's like putting more than it needs to. I think that's just to like bump up the stats. You can also sit here and manually choose, and each one has bonuses. Increased damage while your HP is 25% or less. Increased damage when an ally is near. That will never help me since I can't find anyone. Decrease the overheat gauge, etc. There's a bunch of them. So you select all of them, or you can just auto select. There's a chance that it'll use stuff that you don't want to use, you know. You can also put more on, I think. No, you can't. I don't know why auto select does that sometimes then. That's weird. Anyway, then you craft it. So now I got this version of the gun that's got these specific stats. It could have been different depending on the rarity of the weapons or the materials I chose. It's all very confusing. Right, like not super confusing, it's just complicated. So now I've got a green flamethrower basically. This is for PvP. Oh, I didn't realize there was a second one right here. Hell yeah. I don't think he's always there, because one time there was a security guard standing right here. Oh yeah, there's no security guard over here too. He was here last time we were at the hub. Huh. Anyway, so PvP, I also don't think anyone is playing. There's a shop you can use any of the coins you earn from playing PvP. You can buy some of these things. I don't think I'm going to find anyone, but we'll see. Shooting range over here for both types of shooting. There's just standard, this kind. I should test actually how much damage that's doing. Flamethrower. It's got like a 5-second timer when it overheats. Also, it didn't find anyone. See how it says room found waiting for players? It's because it created a room by myself. It's fantastic. Let me test this real quick. Oh yeah, my fire gun's better. It's level 6. Yeah, more damage. And it lasts longer. The other shooting range I have is over here. never gonna hit anything with the flamethrower at this range.
Am I dying?
Let's see if there's anyone doing any rooms here. Oh, exploration missions differ from main missions, where its objectives are to collect items, defeat enemies, and reach the treasure waiting for you at the end. The mission composition changes every attempt with strong enemies and items the further you progress. Missions end in a failure if all players are defeated during a mission. Failing a mission means all items obtained to be confiscated. Failing a mission means all items obtained to be confiscated. There's typos in this game. Surprised we didn't see more earlier. It's usually with the subtitles. The subtitles are just wrong. Failing a mission means all items obtained will be confiscated. So... Oh, okay, there's... Mission rank 1 and 2. Oh! I didn't even realize down here is search for all missions which have been unlocked and are listed on the left. Okay, so you don't have to search per mission, that's good. Still don't find anyone though. Curious what a exploration mission would be like. I believe the exploration missions are randomly generated as well. So technically the game has like infinite levels if that's if they randomize very well. But I do like how much there is going on in here. I think it's overly complicated with like the crafting on weapons and body parts. But on the other side, at least it's in depth. Like there's a lot going on here. There's Taco Bell logos on the wings of these VTOLs. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here because it's getting late. But I'm enjoying it. Like it's weird. This game's getting like everything from 2 and 4 out of 10 to 7 out of 10. I would say it's like a solid 6. I can't imagine giving this game a 4 out of 10. I would reserve anything from 1 through 5 out of 10 for like severely broken and just not fun in any way. 5 would be like the lowest I would go for a game that's just average in every single way. I'd say this is like so far it's about a 6. If they would fix some of the issues I have, it could be an easy solid like 7 or 8. Mainly I don't like that there's no mouse and keyboard support at all. Like I can't even bring up the menu. That's the main issue for me, is no keyboard support. The 30 FPS lock is annoying, but surprisingly I don't really notice it so much. I do notice the terrible anti-aliasing or whatever going on in the distance there. It looks really bad. I need to force it through NVIDIA. The soundtrack is so in the background and unnoticeable. I actually should remember to turn that up. No, it's maxed out. Never mind. But I could turn this down. The soundtrack is so in the background and unnoticeable. It's pretty disappointing. The music repeats a lot too in between like fights. So like it'll stop the song and then restart it, so you don't get to hear all of it. It's kind of strange. I do like the music in this hub though, especially if it's camera guys over here. Pretty good. What else? I think those two things are really my only major complaints right now. It's also weird. I've seen some reviews that don't seem right at all. Like they don't seem true. I've seen multiple reviews now mention that the online co-op is a separate campaign from the single player. that's not true. This is the single player. It's all the same missions I just did in online, as well as the exploration mission. And and in multiplayer, it's the same. It's the exact same. I tested it just to see if like maybe it was a different map or something on online, and I played these two first on single player and then multiplayer, and they were the same, the exact same, including like little cutscenes and things. So I don't know what the fuck people are talking about when they say that the co-op campaign is separate. That worried me a lot when I first heard that, because the co-op was the big part of why I wanted to get this the online co-op. Couch co-op, however, is only exploration missions, is what I've read. That again was from the same reviews, so that could also maybe not be true. Can I test that? Couch co-op. Oh yeah. Okay, so that one's true. Exploration missions are only available in this mode. Note that you must first unlock exploration missions to access the couch co-op mode. There, reaching rank 2. So that's interesting. There was like the Destructoid review. They mentioned that to unlock the co-op, and they didn't specifically say local co-op. They just said to unlock co-op, you had to play an hour of the game. And the exploration missions were the only one. Or they said that there was a separate campaign for the co-op. They didn't say couch co-op. So I wonder if he just meant both those points were for couch co-op and he didn't try online co-op. I don't know. Another complaint I saw was that there's no dynamic shadows. I don't know how it is on consoles. I know in the PS4 demo there wasn't any shadows, but on PC, as long as you've turned the shadow quality up to high, there is dynamic shadows. You can see it there. It's on enemies as well, all characters. I think the only thing that doesn't have a shadow is myself. Looks like there's reflections. I can see my reflection there. But there doesn't appear to be a shadow on my own character. At least from lampposts and things. I would be willing to bet, though, that if you have another player in your game and they shine the flashlight on you, it'll do a shadow. I can't think of any other complaints I've seen that I can discuss. I really don't think this is a 4 out of 10 kind of game. So far in my 3 or 4 hours of the game, I think it's a solid 6. I think people are blowing this out of proportion, saying this is like the hell spawn of Contra, and like I see people saying this is the worst one since Legacy of War, and I don't know about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and I'm going to maybe try to remember to do this more often. Now that I've got OBS all set up again. So I can do cool things like switch it to a anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all